Being imperfectly good isn't bad. Lilo and Stitch was directed by Dean Fleischer and it starred Sydney Agudong, Maia Kealoha, Chris Sanders, Zach Galifianakis, and Billy Magnussen. Lilo and Stitch followed the Pelekai sisters, Lilo and Nani, as they struggled to navigate life after losing their parents. As life presented them with difficult challenges, an alien spacecraft crashed on their Hawaiian island. Unbeknownst to both of them, this alien, Stitch, would greatly affect their lives. Being first and foremost a family-friendly adventure film, Lilo and Stitch was also a science fiction drama. While it explored deeply emotional topics surrounding family with an emphasis on the bond two sisters shared, it also examined the realistic pressures of financial planning, guardianship, and personal sacrifice. Moreover, it highlighted the difference between being good and bad with a focus on imperfection. Regarding the musical score, the film created a roller coaster of emotions through the use of a wide assortment of songs. The new rendition of the classic song Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride was performed by Iam Tongi and the Kamehameha School's Children's Chorus. This song provided a high moment with excitement and energy. Conversely, Sydney Agudong and Maia Kealoha's rendition of the traditional Hawaiian farewell song Aloha Oe provided a more somber moment. Additionally, many new songs were included in the film. When it came to the casting performances, the personalities of the characters from the original film were readily apparent. Sydney Agudong portrayed Nani Pelekai as a loving, intelligent, and heavily overwhelmed older sister and parental figure to Lilo. Maia Kealoha proved herself as a child actress by successfully depicting Lilo Pelekai as a rebellious, imaginative, and empathetic 6-year-old child. Chris Sanders voiced Stitch, who was a mischievous, impulsive, and indestructible alien. Zach Galifianakis displayed the greatest deviation from his source material, but continued to be the same brash, inventive, and egotistical Jumba. And lastly, Billy Magnussen provided many comedic moments as Pleakley, an eccentric, anxious, and kind officer of the Galactic Federation. While Lilo and Stitch 2025 retained much of the plot from the original Lilo and Stitch 2002, it also included some large changes. I won't go into too much detail about the changes, however, I feel the changes work to help further develop Nani's character in this reimagination. Yes, some viewers have expressed critical disdain for the changes, but the importance of Ohana, family, and nobody getting left behind or forgotten are still retained in the film. Furthermore, I found the addition of a new character portrayed by a very special actress with regard to the Lilo and Stitch franchise to be a creative and interesting inclusion. The greatest change that I felt negatively affected the film was the reduction of David's character development, which resulted in him transitioning from a lead character into a supporting one. Despite the changes, I genuinely enjoyed this adaptation of Lilo and Stitch. The charm and essence of the original continues to shine through in this remake. Without a doubt, I will watch this film again. If Dean Fleischer's directorial work on this film intrigued you, then Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, 2021, a mockumentary about a tiny shell with shoes, googly eyes, and a big personality may be worth a watch. If you appreciated Lilo and Stitch's themes of acceptance and found family, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, 1982, premised on a young boy as he develops a psychic connection with an alien. The Water Horse, 2007, based on a tale of how a boy befriends a young Loch Ness monster. Pete's Dragon, 2016, centered on an orphan boy who was raised by a dragon. And The Legend of Ochi, 2025, revolving around a young girl's journey to help an elusive creature return home, might just be for you. If you liked my review, please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, try not to fixate on being perfect.